Hey everybody, welcome to our first official day of prep week. We are so pumped to have you guys here for this challenge group. This is going to be really, really awesome. I'm really excited about this one in particular because it's not just me or one other coach leading this group, but you've got like 6 or 7 coaches in here to pull from as resources and help and support. So you guys are really in for a treat these next few weeks. We wanted to kick things off with a little bit of a tutorial so that you guys see all of the resources you have at your disposal to get you set up with your programs for the next few weeks and hopefully far beyond that. So I am just going to go ahead and share my screen with you really quick. Here we go. And then I'm going to take you into Beachbody On Demand. Okay, perfect. So you guys should all have, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry about that. You guys should all have access to Beachbody On Demand either through the annual subscription or through the challenge pack that you got. So you should all be able to come to beachbodyondemand.com on your laptop, or if you're using a mobile device like an iPad, a phone, an app on your TV, any of that, you can download the app and use it that way. So you just open it up, use your same account information that you created when you placed your order, and then this is what you will see when you first, okay, I'm just gonna close the door so we don't have so much background noise. This is what you will see when you come into the workout library. So these are all of the programs that you guys get access to. I mean, it is just, when we say there's something for everyone, we're not joking. If you have not had the opportunity to connect with your coach and decide on the program that you're going to be doing, please make sure that you do that. Or, you can comment below this video and ask questions, and we can help give you guys some recommendations. I think between the coaches that are in here, we should have just about every single one of these programs covered as far as having completed them. But if you are someone that doesn't like to stick to, a program start to finish kind of thing, here's a really cool feature over here called the Beachbody Challenge du Jour. If you have like trainer ADD or workout ADD, you really like to mix things up, you can come in here and they have a rotation of workouts every week. They'll change it for you. But here's like the very basic weekly schedule. They make sure to get a plyo, an upper body, a cardio, an active recovery day, lower body, another cardio, and then another active recovery day. So that's kind of a cool tool that you have if you're just looking to kind of play around and try all of the programs first. You can also filter it out by fitness level, by the time commitment you think that you have to give to this. There are lots and lots of options in the 30-minute range, so definitely take a look at those. If you are, more partial to weightlifting, or if you are just a cardio queen and you love that stuff, you can filter it out by type of program, and then there's also the trainers as well. So you can do that, but go in, check this stuff out. Once you have picked a program, let's just start with 21 Day Fix. You're gonna click on your program of choice. You're gonna come in here. These are your workouts, okay? If you are on the app, you actually have the ability to download the workouts, and you're gonna see a little arrow over here to the right. I think it's on the right, maybe it's on the left, I don't know, but you'll see a little arrow, and you can download an unlimited number of workouts to your device library. That comes in handy, especially like if you're traveling, if you're camping, if anything, if you have spotty Wi-Fi service at your house, anything like that, go to a place where you're going to have reliable internet connection, a coffee shop, to your office, whatever. Go download all your workouts for your program, and then you don't have to worry about whether you have service or not. So for those of you that live in the boonies, that kind of thing, it's super, super helpful. And then usually within a program, there's going to be some bonus workouts. And then there are no music versions if you like to put on your own music in the background, or if music is distracting to you and you just want to listen to the trainer. But if you go here under program materials, you are going to see a workout calendar, okay? these workouts, these programs are designed to be done in a certain order. And that's to make sure that you guys are rotating through the muscle groups. Obviously, you're not just doing cardio every day. You're not doing an active recovery day back to back, and you guys are spreading those out. So make sure that you check out the workout calendar for your specific program. You can just click on it and pull up the PDF. You can print it out, tape it up on the wall, or just, save the picture to your phone or whatever. And then have a look at that. And then they'll have some options for you to swap out with the bonus workouts too, which is kind of fun to keep things interesting and keep your attention. Also, under program materials, I want you guys to make sure you're looking at everything. Will have a start here guide. Go ahead and check that out. And then when you're finished with that, I want you to move on to the eating plan, okay? Make sure you go into the eating plan. And in this particular one, we're going to keep scrolling down. You guys are all, you have your sets of containers. And I would say probably 85% of the programs in here, the nutrition plans are built around these containers, which makes it really easy once you get the hang of it to go from program to program. You're just going to recalculate. You'll probably have a different number of containers based on the intensity of the workouts that you're doing. But once you get the hang of using the containers, it's very easy to just transfer to a different program. Same concept. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the page that has the calculation for that particular program. Do not assume, for those of you that have done other programs, do not assume that it's gonna be the same as a different program, because chances are it's not. If the workout is more intense, you're probably gonna be eating more food. Some of the programs, like the Master's Hammer and Chisel, has 2 different calculations based on what your goal for the program is. So if your goal is to build lean muscle mass, your calculation is going to be different than if your goal is to lean out and get more definition. Those are really hard to do at the same time because your eating needs to be different. And then you'll see, go down to the next page, it'll put you in one of these brackets, and you're going to see that it's a calorie range, but we're not counting calories every day. That math has been done for you based on the number of containers. So for instance, this first bracket right here means you fill up your green container 3 times a day. Fill up your fruits container 2 times a day, your proteins 4 times a day. Those containers look little, but you get a lot of them. And we're going to dive more into the meal planning process around these containers later during prep week, but just know that's what's going on here. And so when I'm going to show you an area in Beachbody On Demand to find some recipes and stuff. When you see the container counts, that's what it's referring to right here. They're going to have some tally sheets in there for you if you want to keep track of it like that. There's also an app that you can download. I want to say it's $2 or $3, but it's just a 21-day fix app. You can go in there and manually edit the number of containers that you're supposed to be consuming per day and then just kind of mark them off. I prefer that over a bunch of sheets of paper, but everybody's different. So if this helps you plan things out, by all means, print some off and go to town. But just make sure you're checking the eating guide. Also in here, it's going to have some recipes, just like some starter recipes to help you get going. Sorry, I'm not going to make you guys sick with that anymore. But there will be a couple of recipes to help you get started planning things for your particular program. The food lists are in here. They may, depending on when your particular program came out, the list may be updated and may be more inclusive of some other things as opposed to a 21-day fix, which they continually update, but just make sure to check the eating plan for your particular program. There's vegan-friendly plans for those of you that are vegan or vegetarian. The container count is a little bit different, so if you're doing that, make sure you check that out. I think that's it as far as the individual programs. So another really cool resource, if you go back out to the workout programs, there is a cooking show in here called Fixate with many, many recipes and little 5 to 6 minute episodes of the cooking show with Autumn and Bobby Calabrese. Autumn is the creator of the 21-Day Fix, the portion control container system. And her brother, Bobby Calabrese, is a chef. So they paired up, they created this cooking show, and there are tons and tons and tons of recipes. So go in here, check them out. If something sounds interesting to you, have at it. The container counts are listed. They'll give them to you in the episode, but then if you go here under program materials, there's actually a PDF of all the recipes. So if you watch one, obviously it's 229 pages and nobody wants to scroll through that. So I just use the search function on my computer like this. And for instance, I know that the sweet potato chicken salad wraps that I love, collard is one of the words in the recipe. There we go. I knew that that would find it quickly. So I just pull that up, print page 85 off, you know, make my grocery list accordingly, and then have it handy so that I don't have to come in here and scroll through when I'm ready to make the recipe on Sunday for my meal prep. So this is an amazing, amazing resource. It can really help you guys. The container count is listed right here. So you just kind of go through, mark off your containers for the day. And I like to reverse engineer my stuff. But again, I said, we'll talk more about meal planning and building your menu for the week later during prep week. So there's that. There's also the Beachbody blog, which is really fun. Lots and lots of helpful information and articles in here. Ideas for pre and post workout meals, especially for those of you doing 80-day obsession, because there are specific container combinations that you're supposed to be doing with that program in particular. So that's there. If there's something in particular that you want to learn about, use the search function right here. There are lots of recipes in here as well. So click on the recipes tab, and then you can come in here, and there's vegan, vegetarian, there's even dessert recipes. For those of you that know you have a sweet tooth, plan ahead. Make something, use it as, you know, the appropriate containers, and you're still on plan. You don't have to feel bad about having a dessert. That's not what this is, right? This is supposed to be a lifestyle. But you can come in here. Once you click on a category, you can filter stuff out. Say, I'm looking specifically for something that is vegetarian. I want it to be a vegetarian dessert recipe. So you can filter stuff out. This unicorn bark is really cool. I need to make that for my kids. But, you know, that'll help you guys find recipes and really dive into this clean eating lifestyle without feeling like you're cutting a bunch of stuff out of your diet that you love to have. Because that's not going to work for anybody, right? Okay, so I think that pretty much covers a Beachbody On Demand tutorial. Let me stop sharing now. There we go. So just make sure you guys take some time to poke around, pick out your program. Like I said, connect with your coach or ask questions in here if you have particular physical limitations, injuries that you're nursing. If you prefer a certain style of exercise, make sure to discuss those things with your coach or ask in here, and we can definitely make some recommendations as far as the perfect program for you. If you guys have any questions about this, please comment below this video, but we are super, super pumped to have you here. We will be back tomorrow with more prep week information, and I hope you guys have a good night.